I have been reading books on speed reading techniques, because I love books. They are such a source of information, and we've lost the art of reading in today's society, and it's vitally important that we read. But there's so much to read, and some of these books, there's a lot of information that to me, it doesn't even make sense. I call it fluff. I'm the kind of a guy that I don't like fluff. I say, let's cut out the fluff and let's get to the meat. Let's tell people how to do stuff. People don't want to only hear a message. People want to be taught how to do something. So I've been picking up books on speed reading, and today I picked up one that teaches you how to speed read using the right side of the brain. I don't even know anything about the left side of the brain and the right side of the brain, but when I started to read, what I got from it was that the left side of the brain is what we use to analyze, to see something and to make a judgment on it. But the right side of the brain is used to see things in concepts and create ideas, creativity. So this guy in this book, instead of teaching you how to read, as other books do, by going quickly across the lines and not using words in your mind and that kind of stuff, he says that he discovered that instead of reading for speed, he started to read for ideas. He started to look at a page and started to get an idea of what the page was saying. And he says that the comprehension is even greater because you're not looking for words, you're looking for ideas that's on a page. So that really got me thinking of the way that I see the world and many people see the world. We tend to see the world very much with our left brains, because there's such a glut of information and data and misinformation and honest news and fake news and opinions and that kind of stuff. We tend to just see things and we grab the things that we like based on the biases and beliefs that we have. And the things that we don't like offend us, we have a knee-jerk reaction, or we react. And a lot of the thinking today in this world is what I call reactionary thinking. People are just react, this offends me, or this is good, and it's just looking at something, and if it goes if it supports my opinion and my bias and my beliefs, I'm gonna go for it. If it doesn't, I'm gonna get offended. I'm gonna get divided. I'm gonna cause an argument. I'm going to get angry. But I thought this way, and I believe this is the way of God. When you look at the world by standing back. Instead of looking at the world as, I agree with this, I disagree with this. I like this politician, I don't like this politician. Stand back and look at the world through ideas. Stand back and see what is really happening here, and then connect the dots. What's happening here, and let your mind connect the dots of the bigger picture, and then finally ask God, what do you want to do in this situation? Because the realities are not on earth. The realities that we see on earth are very much polarized realities of opinions and biases, and news organizations printing a lie if it's opposite to their agenda, or printing a truth if it's something for their agenda. So we live in this kind of a world. But what about if we take a step back in our thinking, in our analyzing, and say, let me take a step back. Let me not use reactionary behavior. Let me not react. Let me not knee-jerk react here. Let me look at this picture. Let me connect the dots. Let me see how people are responding to each other. And they say, God, two things. What do you want me to do with this to impact my world? And wait on the Lord, because many times the best way to create something is by questions. The art of asking questions is a very important thing that we have lost. Ask yourself a question and you'll see an answer come to you. Instead of react, ask. God, how do you see this? Wait for his answer, write it down. God, what do you want to do with this? Write it down. Lord, what is my part in this? Write it down. And then you'll start to see that your world will become very different. Because ultimately, what we're looking for is solutions, not reactionary behavior. We're looking for solution-based behavior that comes out of creativity, and creativity comes by taking a step back, looking at the big picture, refusing to react, refusing to knee-jerk, and asking yourself those three questions. Okay, have a great Sunday, everybody. Bye-bye.